It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Ball is teed up, Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from LA. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It was Johnny on the spot.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Warrior 70, set, come 19, come 19. 19 Lion, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll come out throwing. Chased out to his right. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He finds Johnson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 3 now. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's first and goal.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
That sure ended up being worst case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Got to forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on second and goal. Trying again following the sack. Escapes the pocket. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Buckle up, it's third and goal. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got it!
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go, fourth and goal inside the 1.
Ready. Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw, needs the end zone. And he's gonna go down. They get to him on fourth and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Taylor gets it on first and 10, and they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Throwing now, Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third and long, it's Richardson. He has the first over the middle. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Taken in by Pierce. And he's brought down for a loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running right. This is Taylor. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stopped for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They go play action on 1st. Headed out right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Another try following the sack. Gets this to Johnson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Go! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go! Sam!
Working inside the red zone. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now.
Get up. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing it again here. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Ready. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut.
From the gun on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Ready up.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Here we go. 79 Bronco. Get up.
Throwing from the gun. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Option give to Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Now Richardson to throw. That's caught for the 1st. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Here we go, set.
2nd down carry for Taylor. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Richardson on 3rd. He's on the move. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Rebel, 18 Rebel.
Now Richardson on fourth down. He's got it to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs.
18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Ready?
On first down, it's Richardson. He's got it near the 8. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Hardy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Ready, set.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Let's go. 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Bronco.
Atwell, the motion man here. Throwing now on first down. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Go.
This is hauled in by Atwell. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cut 19. 19 right. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Trying again following the sack. Catch made by Mitchell. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Track him 60. Come on. Set. Trap 60. Trap 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
To get home and hit an impact quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They give to Taylor, right side. And he finds him enough room to get it up to the 42-yard line. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Play action with Richardson. It is caught left side.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Left 19. 19. High here.
They've got a man in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. He connects downfield on 4th. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Set. Get up.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Rasul Douglas picks it off. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. putting the tight end in motion. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block, and then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go. And that group certainly was.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Hardy on the return. Oh, some trickery here on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Set up. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
On the set.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready, ready. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
To throw here on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Street. Trap 60. Trap 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Another try following the sack. He gets this one to Nakua. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Ready.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check go.
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. This is brought in at the 15. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on fourth down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
18, Pioneer. Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Buffalo 18. Set. Ready.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Touchdown, L.A. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And these guys cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
They're going play action. Fits it through the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
19 Lions.
Here's 2nd and 7. Taylor makes the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go. 65, 65, go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's got it near the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First down from the red zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Colts lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing. Hits him on the out route.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep?
Ready, set.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Check smash. Check smash. Ready. Check go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Cup on the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
From the 45 on second down. Pacheco hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Able to find Nakua here. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Set. Ready.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's taken in by Cup. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Set.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the fourth. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
70 range. 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
First down throw here from Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
Trying again following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. He's back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Pierce coming in motion left here. Here's second and 11. He's got time. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
Looking to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. They did it. He made the interception. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Rams have some new life in the fourth.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They're out and set. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Second down.
18. Ready? 18. Pioneer. Hunt.
Throwing from the gun. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams down by only 3. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Sack. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready?
Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Here we go. Set. Hunt, hunt.
Quick pass left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
79 Bronco. Get up.
Throwing now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he is to throw. He'll get this to Cup. And they bring him down around the 34. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
To throw. He gets this one to Nakua. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Has it at the 7. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
On the double.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Get up. Ready.
Williams. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys take a 4-point lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds at the 22-yard line on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Pierce coming in motion left. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kobe Durant has it. And the Rams make the play that should win them this game. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So make a check of that and win.